This is Rick Allen for NBC Sports. Tonight we're live from Daytona International Speedway for the Coke Zero 400 powered by Coca-Cola. It's a warm, muggy 4th of July weekend, but the skies are clear and we're ready to kick off the second half of the season. Tonight we go 160 laps under the lights. NASCAR on NBC is next. We'll take it from here.
Welcome back to NASCAR Evolution Career Mode. Today, it is the Coke Zero 400 here at Daytona International Speedway as we kick off the second half of the season of Leah Walker's rookie season. Last race was a phenomenal race. In fact, she collected her first career win at Sonoma. It came on a road course and it was filled with wrecks, but Leah got it done anyway and the win stands. And so she's now into the chase for the championship. So just a lot of emotions Leah was going through after winning her first ever race at Sonoma. And now she's really eyeing on the prize here at Daytona and is hoping for some newfound confidence heading into this track. And last time we were in Daytona was the Daytona 500, obviously. She did pretty well. She finished in the 20s and didn't do too bad, considering she started from the rear of the field, and now she started again. That's where she started again here in this race. Not too bad, and she did pretty well there. So now Leah is going to try to improve on that here in today's race under the lights. And you saw Rick Allen, by the way, kicking us off this race as he does in every race. But this time, though, with NBC Sports, as this is the part where NBC takes over in NASCAR, and I like how they did that. I like how the first half was just a generic NASCAR graphics presentation at the start of the race, and then in this race from here they go with the NBCSN presentation. So it's a nice change of pace, and it really is realistic. So that's what I like about this. They changed from like generic NASCAR to NBC Sports graphics. And that's what I like about it. It adds some realism to it, and that's what makes these races a lot of fun to watch. So the intros are short, but still, they get right into the racing, and they don't go on for too long. So you get right into racing, and that's what I like about them. So now we're in the 33rd position. Leah Walker tries to work her way up, and so far she's not doing pretty well. Started in the back of the field, but in the 30s, whoa, Chris Buescher there got her loose there and going to get past the 28. So that's not really nice, but this is Daytona after all. What do you expect? But anyway, now they're just trying to pack race to the front, and now they're starting to pull away. That's the one thing I don't like about racing here at Daytona Talladega is that the cars pull away, which is what you don't see in real life in the super speedway courses, and that's what sucks. But I know they're trying to make you earn for every position at those super speedways, but they could have at least made them a little bit more realistic and have them all bunched up. That could have been a lot more fun, seeing how Leah would have tried to squeeze her way through the field and had to rely on drafting help to get to the front and hopefully get lucky. That would have been really nice to see, but, well, we're obviously not going to get that in the super speedway races anytime soon. Maybe a patch would fix it, but, well, I don't think a patch would be enough to fix the racing here at super speedways, that the drivers pull away from each other, and I just don't know why that is, even though that's not how super speedways go in real life. So, anyway, we try the best we can to score ourselves a good finish here at Daytona, and now we're up to 29th. We're in the top 30 now, so, well, it still a lot of work to be done with 7 laps to go, trying to get by AJ Allmendinger for the 28th position, trying to get some draft up here, and Ryan Newman is up next, trying to get through. And the 28 is trying to escape here, trying to draft up with Kyle Larson and Jamie McMurray. The teammates are running together at least, so they have that. Newman gets by. Oh boy. Ryan Newman just tries to be aggressive, and all Leah could do was stay on the low line and try to draft up Kyle Larson for the positions. And she is 28th. Uh-oh. Here comes Allmendinger. Here he comes. Gonna be a battle for that position. Oh boy. And now the 26th, now 27th is Leia, and the other competitors are catching up. And now she's up to the top 25, so that's where she roughly finished in the Daytona 500 last time. So she is in her average average finishing position at super speedways and some other tracks. There have been some bad races out of the 28, and she's trying to rebound from that. So she did win at Sonoma, though, so she got a win. So now, from here on out, the team does not expect anything less than possibly a top 30 finish. So a lot of pressure is on the 28, but still, though, anything could happen. Just like how she went right through those 4 cars easily. It's like they had, like, nothing to show for it, but wow, it's like that easy for her to pass through the 4 cars, or I don't know what they were doing. They were drafting each other. So I'm not sure what went wrong there, but now everybody else trying to catch up, especially Ryan Newman trying to catch up to the pack. Leia has no drafting help, and it's way far out. The next position is almost 4 seconds ahead of Leia. Look at the leaderboard, 4 seconds ahead. And you don't see that in super speedways. Wow, this is depressing. If they were pack racing, I think she'd be in the top 10 by now. But it looks like she'll have to fight off a couple more cars for the 21st position. Ryan Newman gonna get revenge on Leia and go right by her. David Reagan as well. Leia drops 2 positions on that lap, and now all she could do now is hope for a caution at this point so that the field can get bunched up and get back to motion. Ooh, Tony Stewart came down pit road. No wonder why they slowed down. They had to take pit stops. And, well, Tony Stewart had to take a pit stop and almost got into David Reagan. That could have been really awkward. Could have brought in a much-needed caution, though, but, well, didn't happen. So now Leia's going to have to try to draft up Reagan, trying to get to the front. And here she comes up high, trying to use the high line, and not going to do it. Just couldn't get by Reagan on that high side. And now Ryan Ellis is in the back of the 28. And, whoa, boy, things are going to get dicey from here on out. It looked like Leia was going to go down the yellow line there, but she's just trying the best she can. 3 to go, and now an opportunity opens up as she's going to go for the 22nd position. Oh man, she just dipped a little bit below the yellow line, but didn't go fully, and she couldn't get through the 23. So wow, that's just not good right there. And the caution comes out. Wow, the caution came out. Now we're going to have a green-white checker finish here at Daytona. That's just, wow. I mean, that's, I think, what Leia needed because everybody was pulling away. And now the caution comes, and it'll be a green-white checker. By the way, this is a super speedway, so they only have the old green-white checker format, just having 1 attempt at super speedways. Again, I don't know why they don't have the overtime line rule. And why they only have 1 green-white checker attempt at super speedways, but I guess it's too late to change it. I mean, these guys had like a couple months to add the overtime line, and what sucks is that they don't do it. And now, if there's a caution during the green-white checker, race is over. So this only applies to super speedways. Just by the way. The other tracks have 3 attempts at the green-white checker. They use the old format of the green-white checkers. They don't have an overtime line or any of that. So it might be good or bad depending on how you see it. I see it as a little bit of both, good and bad. It's good that they have multiple attempts to get you oriented, but it's bad that they don't have they don't have the overtime line. And once you wreck somebody, the caution comes. On super speedways, well, race is over. But we're not going to get that this time. White flag is going to come out, and Leia Walker moves up to 18th. So the green-white checker provided her an opportunity to move up to the front. And now she might get a top 20 finish out of this. So we'll see if she'll get by Matt Kenseth. Nobody's helping her out in the draft in the bottom, so she'll have to do it on her own. Final corners here at Daytona. I wonder who's going to win here at the Coke 0400. But anyway, one final push from Leia Walker. Can she get by Matt Kenseth? It doesn't look like she's going to get there. And that's pretty much it. So Leia Walker is going to come home with an 18th place finish. Not a bad follow-up after winning last week at Sonoma. But still, though, a lot more could have been done here at Daytona if she had kept on to the draft. But anyway, that's it here from Daytona. And we reach over 5,000 fans. So nice job for Leia. She has earned 5,000 fans now in her arsenal. So far so good. And here's how the rest of the field finished. And the winner of Daytona was Austin Dillon. What a surprise. Second career victory, and he is now a two-time winner. Of all people, it's Dillon that wins Daytona. By the way, I think Casey Mears was what brought out the yellow because he was the only car that wasn't on the lead lap at the end of the race. So that'll do it here from Daytona, and we have only one more super speedway race left, and that's during the chase at Talladega. So we're still a long ways out from the chase, so don't worry about it. And Leia moves up to 21st in the points. But that one win is going to get her into the chase anyway. Still, though, a lot of big points means big money, and a lot of money means a lot of help for a lot of improvements for the team. Anyway, look at this. We have ourselves a new sponsor. We're going to have a new primary sponsor. We decided to go with Mechanics Wear because they allow us to stick to Toyota, and that's where we want to stick with. So we're going to sign with Mechanics Wear, and they'll make its debut in Leia's car in our next race. We will see you at Kentucky.